Hey, this is Bobby with Firebrand Roofing. What I like to do for my clients is just to make a short video so I can bring the roof down to you, show you exactly what I found up here during your inspection. First things first, as I mentioned to you when we were on the ground, I always walk around the perimeter of the house looking at all the downspouts, gutters, window screens, shutters, anything that could have been affected from the recent hailstorm. Did not see a whole lot of damage to the downspouts, but some of them are kind of tucked up underneath, so it's not unusual. But went ahead and hopped up on the roof right there, and I'm going to show you a hit to the gutter I found right down there on the back slope. Did chalk up the whirlybird vents, and as you can see there are some pretty decent hits to the top and the side fins, so it's a good sign for collateral damage. Once I hopped up on the roof, did see this hit here to the ridge. So then I also chalked up the rest of the metals here, and here's one of your furnace caps here. Looks like got a clean hit here, maybe a hit that actually punctured the worn out area there, and a couple more on this side as well. So some more collateral damage. As you see here, this is your top side whirly vent. So definitely had some hail at location, not to mention all the spatter, which is always a good sign. That just tells the insurance company that there was hail recently at your location. Chalked up, you can see, kind of hard to see on the phone, but there are some smaller dents in this thin metal here as well. Some little stuff on top. And then when I went over to the front side, so the rear is north facing, that's why it's a little bit darker. You can see the algae that builds up back here. And wanted to show you, found a couple hits to this front gutter as well. So there's one right there, and then there's another one right there. So, and actually there's a third one right there. So I do believe we've got some good collateral damage that kind of helps tell the story. My only issue, as you can see here, I did draw out my square on the front slope. Some of these hits are more like glancing blows. They're not super soft, which is kind of what I like to see. If they're soft to the touch when you push on them, it just means that it did break the matting, which is what insurance is kind of looking for. They like to see between 6 to 8 on 3 out of 4 slopes. Found 8 on the front here. Not the greatest looking hail, but the hits I circled do resemble hail damage that I've seen on other houses down in this area. So it could be partly because of the tree coverage during the storm, but I do think you have a little bit of damage on this front slope. Now the back slope, as I mentioned, is typically going to have the least amount of damage just due to the storm systems that roll through Georgia. Didn't see a whole lot of good looking hits on the back, just a couple glancing blows, and like I said, that's kind of to be expected unless we have about 1.5 inches or higher. But overall, you know, we definitely have 2 out of the 3 requirements for a hail claim here in Georgia. There's one more thing I wanted to step down and show you. Give me just 1 second. So I'll show you some up close of this. And then I always check all the boots while I'm on the roof. And this one here, just noticed it looks like it's separating from the pipe. So I'm just worried if it rains, water could potentially be getting inside right here. So just wanted to make sure you were aware of that. All the other pipe jacks look to be in good shape. Also, here was that hit to the back right there. So do think we have a decent shot for getting the collateral damage approved. Haven't hopped on that yet, so I'm going to do that now, but wanted to at least show you what I found on the main structure here. I'll be down shortly. Thank you.